Ready, Josh? Are you ready? Mom, hello. How are you? A little bit of rock classification today. A little bit of history of some of the minerals got from a certain person from the cable company, Gator Dirt. Let's go. I already went through it and got the gold. We had some classification of rocks left over, and I figured we'd just go through them, see what we get out of the creeks and rivers, and yep, rock on, cable. Let's go. Locked up. Let's go. Yeah. All right. I'm just gonna go ahead and do one explanation here real quick and get this started. Let's see if I can get this other going. How are you, Cable? Hope you're having a great day. I know we spoke earlier, but it's a bit different one-on-one. All right, yep, gonna be using the microscope, and got some explanations and example pictures of what I'll be talking about. So maybe it's been a learning process for me, and maybe somebody else out there, Cable, you know, maybe this will help you. I hope it will. That's why I do this stuff. Just try to have fun, and you know, every once in a while it might be a learning experience. Yep. Oh, Cable says hello, Josh. He's agreeing. He said hello. He says hello to Mom as well. All good. All right. Yeah. I'm just going to start the reason Cable and I do this. We got the fever bad, so let me go ahead and start this off. That is a piece of quartz. It's in the middle of the screen, and Cable, as you can see, I've already got it set up. Let's lose the cleanup buddy. Just waiting for a package to arrive. Not like I'm anxious or anything. Oh, but it's ready to go. Got the camera set up and rearranged this one a little bit, and here to learn. All right, well, we're going to learn together. This is what I've just recently found out about some of this stuff, but seeing how this is why we're here, I'm just going to go ahead and start with the gold. It's just a quick explanation for people that don't know. I got some pictures to illustrate to show what I'm talking about. I'll go ahead and put one of those up there now. All right, I'm going to make the screen bigger so you can see it, so don't worry about that. All right, here we go. Gold, there it is in all its luster. Those are gold nuggets. So got a little bit of history, I guess, sort of what people have found out over the years. Gold is AU on the element charts. It's atomic number 79, if that's any importance. In its pure form, it's bright, slightly orange yellow, dense, soft, and ductile metal. I have to look the word up, ductile. I have no idea what that means. I guess soft. Gold often occurs in free element natural state nuggets, grains, or in rocks and veins. That's right. And we all know what it usually, or most of us know, it's usually around quartz veins for sure. And resistant to corrosion and other chemical reactions, so it's as well as conductivity of electricity has led to the continued use in corrosion resistant electrical connectors in all types in computerized devices. Gold is found in ores and rock formed in Precambrian time. Most often occurs in native metal, typically in metal solid solution with silver, which is interesting, I thought. And here's a little bit of native gold. That's what it looks like straight out of the ground. I don't know if that's a nugget or what that is. It looks like a pretty good chunk. But such alloys usually have a silver content 8-10%. So electrum is elemental gold with more than 20% silver. Okay, elemental gold means combination of silver and gold. It's commonly known as white gold when it's 20% color. So I thought that was interesting. I had no idea what white gold was classified as or what it meant. So, all right. Me, sort of like a classroom, sort of in a way. That's what we got. Gold. Got another picture here, Cable. I know you'd be interested in this picture for sure. This is gold in pyrite, which, as some of us know, I have pictures of raw pyrite and whatnot, but this is gold in pyrite, in which pyrite is known, one of its known characteristics is fool's gold. So you can see how close it sort of resembles it, but when you got gold on pyrite, I mean, the gold stands out. There's no question. And I got a couple examples of real examples. I'll put it on a microscope that I got from Gator Dirt from the cable company. So it's going to be interesting, and we'll go ahead and do that here in just a second. All right. That's just a quick history or a little bit rundown on gold itself. So all right, there's gold. Let me get a couple examples here. It's not of gold, but I do have some pyrite here somewhere. I got something else and I'm going to jump into, and Cable, I think you might be interested. This come from your work out in the field. Go ahead and put back on coin, and we're going to get rid of that, rid of that, rid of that. Gold. All right, but here's something, and I just found this out just a little while ago, actually. And before I focus in, you can see that is shiny. It looks like gold, okay? But this is not pyrite. That's the kicker. That's what fooled me. This is a pair of tweezers, so this is this is pretty small stuff, but I'm gonna go ahead and focus in. I'm going to show you a picture of example of what this actually is. And it's pretty amazing. It's very shiny. That's what I see. Yes, it is. Well, you're getting ready to learn a lot more here, dude. And I'm sure you see a lot of this. Yeah, this is going to blow your mind what this even is. This is not pyrite. Once I start focusing in, let me focus in a little bit more. And I'm going to show you a picture I got from the internet and show you exactly what this is. This is pretty cool, though. I mean, it's really awesome. That's a separate piece, and we got another piece up here somewhere. is all tiny stuff. Not used to working with tiny stuff, but I really like this microscope. It really serves its purpose. Trying to get it spread out just a little bit. Ah. Okay. Now, I know you can see that pretty good. Let me get it in the center here. This is not pyrite, which I said gold can be in pyrite and it looks shiny. Okay. Now, let me give you a picture, an explanation of what this really is. And it still blows my mind it's not gold. But, let me go over here. And I'm going to pull this up. And drum roll, please. This is going to be, like I said, it's still crazy to me. It's quartz. It's smoky quartz with the luster of a sprinkle of gold. Not gold actually, but a gold hue or tint. I don't know how you would word that. But let me go back and forth. And you'll see the crystals here. Now that's, I'm not for sure, not 100% sure if that's not gold down here at the bottom. It could be. But that's as far as I can zoom in on it. I do have a 30 times jeweler's loop. And I've looked at it and it's, I can't say it's gold. It sure looks like it. And one would hope it would be, but that's close as I can get. The microscope's right down on it, so it's just a pretty small piece. But yeah, it's smoky quartz crystals, which is a little more rare than average quartz. Joey, how are you? Hey, Frame, how are you? Awesome. Joey, I swear. I guess I'm thinking of my other channel. I'm making people moderators, and I'm thinking it's on this channel too. They're not. There you go, Joey, moderator now. Love geology, awesome. It has quartz, and quartz is it's all kinds of quartz. I got all kinds of pictures here. Thank you for the heart emojis. That's awesome. This is cool, even if it's not. It is so cool. This is one of my favorite pieces. It's not even quartz. It is beautiful. Yes, it is. And let me thank you all so much coming by. Awesome, 10 people watching. But yeah, I'm not going to swear that that's not gold in there, but it could be. I just haven't looked at it or studied it enough. And there's always a possibility. Smoky quartz is, it really is. That's, I wish I could zoom in on it more, but that's as far as I could get. And this come from Gator Dirt LLC, from the cable company itself. All right. And while we're on the quartz, let me put this back in there. And I got a bunch of other cool examples of minerals and stuff that come from Gator Dirt. And took me a minute to get it all together, but I wanted to have a little bit of history of each one and some pictures of examples, so just don't think I'm making this up. But I'm learning as I go as well. Till then, I'm just going to stick this other big piece of quartz under there so you can look at while I'm getting the other specimens ready, and have to do focusing out. This is another big piece of quartz. I think it's rose quartz mixed in with this, but I'm not for sure. But I'm gonna give you some pictures of examples of some other quartz I think it'd be cool. Assassin, let's go, brother. Alaska and Assassin Adventures, rock on. Yeah, we're doing a little bit of rock study today, brother. Learning as I go and just wanting to share it with other people. This come from the cable company Gator Dirt, and just wanted to share some of this stuff. We got all kinds of little specimens here. I'm excited to show, and I've only looked at them one other time. But let's look at some other examples of some quartz. That's what I'm saying. Let's do it. All right. We got amethyst. This is the purple. Violet. Purple to violet. Let me get this out here. Hang on a second. Make it smaller. If the music's too loud, just let me know and I'll turn it down, no problem. Just want to have a little bit of action so I didn't put people to sleep. Just rearranging some windows here. All right. That's amethyst, purple to violet. Next, we got citrine, which is a yellow quartz ranging to reddish orange or brown. It's a Madeira citrine, occasionally greenish yellow. It's pretty cool stuff. Sublime. Thank you, Joy. Aqua Donkey in the house. Let's go, brother. We doing a little bit of cable company Gator Dirt LLC here. This is after I got through paying them for all the gold. I'm pretty sure I got all the gold out, and I went back and reclassified it, dried it out, and these are the rocks and other minerals that I come up with, and I got some really cool stuff on here. That's right. Donkey in the house. Let's go, Janae. Yeah, rock on. All right, this is another type of quartz. Moving right along, we're going to go to one of my favorites. I've talked about this before on my channel. A little bit of jasper, the meaty rock. And I got plenty of that where I'm at. It's just so cool to look at, and it's just, I think it is. A lot of people like jasper. All right, everybody saying hi to everybody. All right, if anybody's got a link or anything you want to drop in the chat, I'll pin it up top for you. But got a little bit of jasper, which is chert, actually, typically red to brown, and but its name's often used for other colors. So yeah, we got that. All right, next on the list, milky quartz. A lot of quartz, different kinds. I had no idea. Let me go to the big here. Let's go back to the jasper real quick, because you got to see that in the big frame. Yeah, I like the meat rocks, the bacon rocks of rock hounding. That's what I'm gonna start calling it. This is gonna be my mascot rock, I guess. Just saying. What do you think, Josh? He's like, yeah, whatever. All right. But, yeah, there's the uh-oh, what happened? There we go. Glitching all my screens here. All right, we're going to jump back to the milky quartz here. All right, shorts. Awesome. Love the vibe. Thank you, Joy. Tuesdays with Joy. Rock on. Cheers, brother. Yeah, that's right. Blast off. Everybody. Oh, cool. Yeah. Let me, do that. And, whoops. Let's pin that message. Go check out Aqua Donkey Prospecting. He sent me a bag of pay dirt, and that was fun. I still got all that stuff gathered up. Thanks, brother. Absolutely. There's a little bit of milky quartz. Let's see what else we got here. Got this is one of my favorites, and I've seen it in some of the rocks that I found in my local area. And this is Praserolite, and it's green. And I've seen it just real small bits and pieces in some of the rocks I've had, and I don't think I've seen it in any quartz or anything, but it was just I can't remember what rocks I seen it in. I want to say I might have even seen it with some jasper. I just thought that was pretty cool. Alaskan Assassin, yeah. It's pretty cool. All right, moving right along. Let's go on to one that a lot of people enjoy. All right, share, awesome, Joy, rock on. Looks like Peridot. I'm pronouncing it Prasiolite. Prasilite. And I had to copy that one because I couldn't even pronounce it, so I had to copy it. Later by later. Great short there, Donkey. Awesome A-frame. Thank you. Let's see. I'll need to look that one up next, Aqua. Awesome. Thank you, man. That's what I'm doing here. I'm just learning. And this is rose quartz. And I found some of that here around locally as well. And it's always cool because it's very translucent, and it's got a really nice hue to it. It is A-frame. Yeah, it is very pretty. Thank you, A-frame. We'll go back to what I showed earlier if anybody wants me to go back and look, but I found some of this from Gator Dirt LLC, aka the Cable Guy, Cable Man, Cable Company. It's everyone's company. Yeah. And that's pretty cool. Smoky quartz. And it's natural state. And the smoky quartz here, next one, this is the raw form of smoky quartz. Rose quartz is beautiful. Yes, it is. Aqua Donkey, wow. Yeah. Yeah, and I got some of that from your pay dirt as well, Aqua, just saying. And I've got it all separated into little baggies and little vials and stuff, so I did find some of this. Because we were looking at this earlier. I was showing, let me see here. I was showing some gold with pyrite. There's some gold with pyrite. And it looks like this to the naked eye. I think I'm heading down that way. Father's Day weekend here. Rock on, Joy. Thank you so much for the link drops. Thank you so much. Be sure to drop your own link, Joy, if you haven't already. By all means, thank you so much. Yeah. Yeah, we all cool. That's right. Thank you, Joy. That's awesome. I'm going to bring my daughter to Dillinger. Awesome, Aqua. Cable Company says cool. But yeah, there's that. I had to go back to that because that is very cool. Now there's the smoky quartz once again. Let me go back up. We got one more. And it's one of my favorites. And first time I'd ever seen it was from the Donkey. Aqua Donkey Prospecting Pay Dirt. Let's go back to this one here real quick. This last picture I have as an example. This tiger's eye. And the piece I got from his, it was flat, but this is what it looks like in raw form. Apparently. So it's sort of cool as well. Y'all can do if you wish. Love y'all. Awesome, Joy. Thank you so much. You're watching. A little bit of tiger's eye. All right. Let's go back through here and I'll close them out. A bit of smoky quartz. Rose quartz. I know a lot of people like that one for sure. All right. Jen A. Joyce Hanson. Yeah. Just dropping all the links. That's awesome. Yeah, let me, I'm going to make a folder for that, what you told me, Aqua Paradise. I know you told me about that, and you said that's what was in some of your dirt. Let me make a folder of that, and I will look, it must look the same. Apparently a lot of it is. Let's see here. There it is, Peridot. I think's how you say it. If that's correct way of saying it. Thank you for the heart emojis. That's awesome. Thank you so much. I like seeing that in chats. I just think it's awesome. It's there to use. I mean, it's not like you have to pay for it. It's free. All right, I got me a folder for that, Aqua. I'll look that up and do some research on that. And I'm sure it probably does look a little bit subtle. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Yeah, Epic Mail Call coming this weekend. We've been some busy donkeys. Oh, yeah, I bet. Yeah, awesome. So sweet. Aaron. It's made me smile. Awesome. Yeah. Awesome. All right, that's the Milky Quartz. The Jasper, the Meat of the Rocks. And that one's hard to pronounce as well. Citrine. Well, not really. There's Josh. Hi, Josh. I'll see you in the chat. Yeah, tell everybody hey. Hey, Josh says hey, everybody. All right, and amethyst. Beautiful, beautiful gem. Gemstone. All right. That's a little bit of quartz and gold. And let me go ahead and throw some rocks up here. Got some other cool stuff to show you. This all comes from the Cable Company, aka Gator Dirt. We got some shiny ones. We got some. I have yet to figure out what this is. And if anybody knows, feel free to let me know. I've just been doing a little bit of research lately. First time I had any time to do that. And pretty cool rock. John Robinson, that's my nephew Joy. He's in the next room looking at me, pointing his finger, giving me a thumbs up. He says hey to everybody. Citrine Jasper Quartz. Yeah. That's by an order. It's beautiful. Yeah. And yeah, I haven't figured this one out yet. I don't know what red that is. If that's like a garnet, maybe. I don't know. This one's got some sparkle to it. It really does. And Cable, I haven't flicked nothing yet across the room, but that's not to say that I won't, because I haven't started using the tweezers yet. we get to the small stuff here in a few minutes. Here in a minute. It's cool looking. It really is. And I have no idea what's giving the shine to it. This one's a mystery. I've tried to do a little research, but not much luck. Well, not any luck, to be honest with you. And I've talked to Cable about this. And I think we're on the same page. And Aqua Assassin or anybody else in the chat. Empty Pan, how are you, brother? Good to see you. I'll scroll back through the pictures I have. I don't have a lot of pictures, but I'll scroll back through them here in just a few minutes so everybody can see them if you're just joining in. We're just looking at some rocks from Cable Company, Gator Dirt, Empty Pan. So something for you to expect. This is after I got through panning. This is the rocks, the larger classification of rocks that I come up with. And I keep focusing on this. I've looked at it at a jeweler's loop, and I can't figure out. We've talked about this before, if that's a piece of gold in this piece of quartz or not, but everybody have to make their own assumption, because that's as far as I can. Yeah. I mean, I don't know what kind. It just fascinates me what it is. But this one here has got me stumped. It looks like gold, and I can't zoom in anymore. I've looked at it on a jeweler's loop, and it just looks the same in a loop as it does here 30 times. So I don't know how many times this is magnification, but I just thought that was an interesting piece. I kept that out separate. Crush and pan. Yeah, I got some ideas, and that was one of them. Here's another one. It's just a cool looking specimen. Flip it over. Still getting used to learning how to do this small stuff with the tweezers. You want to sit in here with me, Josh? No? Okay. This is a cool little piece. It's got some color to it. Let me get it up here. Let me do this as well. I can zoom in. That's about as far as I can go on that one too. It's got some real cool colors, and this is quartz, of course. And I don't know what classification quartz is going to be. Just most of them are this color. I guess it's smoky, sort of quartz, I guess. I mean, this has got some colors in it. It's pretty cool looking. All right. Geology and archaeology and anthropology fascinates. Yeah, same here. That's what I'll be seeing in the quartz Cable Company. Yep. Yep. All right. There's some of the mid-level stuff. Let me throw some small stuff out here, and this is for Cable and myself learning purposes. We just new to the hobby, and for us it's a hobby, I should say. It might not be for him later, but it is for me right now. I got some very small stuff here, and I just wanted to point a few of these out. Some of these are really cool, and I know this is what Cable sees when he's going through. And what I've been doing is, after I pan it, I go back through it and dry it all out and use a microscope and jeweler's loop with it dry. And I went back through his dirt and I found 2 pickers. No, it was Aqua's pay dirt. Aqua Donkey Prospecting. I went back through it dry, and I'd missed 2 pickers by panning, so I missed it panning. So I dried it all out and went through it every bit back with the magnifying glass and the jeweler's loop. It's another cool piece, and I know this is what Cable sees all the time, and I don't know. I mean, if that's gold, it's cool. This is a nice little specimen, though. It's high grade ore. Pretty quartz. A-frame says there's many different shiny. Yeah, some gold. Well, I got several shiny small pieces here, and a lot of it's fooled me. and when it starts floating in the pan, you know it's not gold. Just saying. I'll get right to the point. And gold's not going to float. You might get some gold flakes, but I'm talking about gold shiny pieces you can see with your naked eye, no problem. They shouldn't float. This is the other side of that piece. So I think it is. Maybe I didn't flip it around. There we go. Here's the other side to it. Yeah, it's all kinds of reflective. There's a little bit of I want to say that's mica, but looking at some pictures and whatnot, I'm pretty sure it is. Let me speaking of that, let me bring up let me catch up with the chat first. Shoot. So you all are awesome. Yes, ma'am. High grade ore, aqua. Since I was a little girl, I collected rock seashell fat. Yeah, same here. Even brown could be gold. Yeah, native gold is blackish, and I guess that's where the blackness comes from. Some of the pieces I found. Thank you for the heart emojis. Awesome. Has the black in the background of the gold. So since I was a little girl, yeah. All right. Luckily, my rock collections have an occasion that moves along, or I have to. Yeah, I hear you. That's what I'm having to do right now. I'm having to reduce just what little I've been doing. I've got to reduce down. Rusty goodness, mica, empty pan. God, look, something. All right, and I got a pretty good picture of an example, and this one sort of fits here, and I wanted to show it. Here's a piece of mica, and it does fit the profile, so it's yeah. Micas are a group of silicate minerals whose outstanding physical characteristics and individual mica crystals can easily be split into fragile elastic plates. And that's what we have here on top of this piece of quartz. Gold rides a rusty iron horse donkey. Yeah, no doubt. Blackish gold. Yeah, natural gold is starts black, I guess it is. I've seen a couple pictures of it, and I was like, wow. There's the back to the other side of that. We'll sit in here, Josh. Okay. Nope. There's mica, and I think that's what we get a lot of from your cable. Is that stuff is really, really shiny too. And speaking of that, I got a picture here. Some mica here. I'm just going to, it's all so small, I'm just going to rake it all over in front of the microscope. I got another quartz piece here. It's very, very cool. There's a piece of mica with, I don't know what else that is with it. And let me go back. Let's see here. This is there's a close-up picture of mica, and this is sort of what I got here, this specimen here. And yeah. So there's that. And this is what we're looking at. So to me, it's the same. This other over here, I don't know yet. This stuff is so small. All kinds of shiny stuff. So cool, though. So cool. All right. Corner Clubhouse, Cobalt. Make you a moderator. Give you a blue jacket. Make you a Smurf. Have a blue screen name. Whatever. I've heard it called so many things. There you go, Corner. Always listen to that energy. Wish you had time. You're welcome. Awesome. Hey, Josh, I'll see you in the chat still. There's another shiny piece. Just real quick before I go any further with the small stuff, let me zoom out. And this is one of the cooler pieces, cable, one of them, that I found. And this was after the second time going back through it, drying it out, and just not dry panning, but just going through it with the pair of tweezers and with it all dry in a magnifying glass. Get zoomed in here. Look at this piece of quartz. We got some crystals. We got the actual formation. And I'm going to call this smoky quartz since we've found several pieces of it already in the smaller part. Thank you, everybody, for coming by. And if you got a video or short you'd like to throw down in the chat, go right ahead, be my guest, and I'll pin it up top for you. We got Aqua Donkey up top right at the moment. Go check him out. We got some crystal quartz here. I just thought this was a very cool specimen because it does have the point. Actually has 2 points. Got your message, Gator. Oh, okay, cool. All right, I thought this was very cool, and it's sort of a larger piece. And there again, I found this going back through it the second time with after I dried everything out, and yeah, I just thought this was cool. This one stays in a separate place. See what this one is. This, oh, that's the one I think. That might be gold right there. I don't know, not for sure. We're going to leave that one to the side, and I'm going to scrape a bunch of this stuff over here. You'll see this is just different pieces and bits that I found, and when you see it, you're like, oh my gosh. First glance, it does look like gold, and no doubt. But when you see this stuff in water and it starts floating, yeah, you're like, ah, that's a letdown. It's not gold. So, yeah. It's a shame. But you can see how the way the light hits it just a certain way. See, it's already flaking. It's a little bit of mica. And these shiny silver ones, I'm not for sure. I haven't did enough research on those yet either. So, but yeah. Go float. Well, I mean, if it's small enough, yes. I sort of mentioned that earlier. It will float. Just not the pieces that's visible, you know, very visible with the naked eye. Absolutely it'll float because I've seen that before. Yep. Cable coming. Gold. I see gold. Mica will break if you smash. Yeah, that's what I was wanting to demonstrate here, because that one's already flaking right there. You can see. Don't take much. It breaks right apart. There you go. That one just fell apart. But that sure does look like gold. I mean, you can be very easily fooled. I was, till I started seeing this happening. It's mind-blowing, though. It's nature. It's wild. That's what intrigues me about it. Millions and millions of years process. And some theorists say that the gold comes from outer space, and maybe it all does. I don't know, but it still has to be formed on Earth, though. Even though the chemicals come here to make gold, you know, whatever. I don't know the science behind it. Michael Wilbur, yeah. I've seen the floating picker, really. Well, I have not yet. And believe you me, I do check it out. If I'm in question, I set it aside. If I can use the tweezers, then if not, it goes in the snuffer bottle. I mean, if you got enough water rushing over it, it's definitely going to say bye-bye. But yeah, well, it has to if it's going down rivers and streams. I mean, if you think about it. That's for sure. There's a lot of mica there, Cable. See if this one, that one's flaking a little bit, and you break it up and it gets even more gold. It's a trick of the mind. Still cool though. I don't care what anybody said. You know me. I get bummed out by nobody. I say you, Cable. I know. It's fun, Brother Aqua. Yes, it is. It is so much fun. It's the adventure for me. It's what it is for me. Let me see if I can get this dime in the picture. Show you how small that stuff is. That's a dime. And I didn't even realize this, but I was looking through some pocket change the other day, which I do all the time. And I found a Canadian dime. So for the Canadian people in the chat, it's a Canadian dime. I thought that was cool because I've been using a dime because most of this stuff's so small. Trust me, the gold's there. Oh yeah, I've found a couple, actually 3 different pieces of what Cable sent me. Yeah, well, that's why I'm sort of doing this video for, and it's a learning tool for me. But that's my interest. I think if you know the surroundings and geology a little bit about it, it's going to make it easier to pinpoint the gold. And I hear people talk about that, so I'm like, okay, that's what needs to be done. But just seeing this stuff and being able to touch it and, you know, just look at it for yourself, it's amazing. I mean, it looks like gold, but you can see, unfortunately, this is not. But I do have a piece I can stick down here. Let me clear my pad here, and we'll put down a real piece of gold. How's that? For real. You get to see that live. So that'll be nice. I'm going to keep this, if anybody wants to look at it again in a few minutes or something, I'll keep it handy. This mica. And I don't know if you've seen my I'll get a piece of gold here in a second. Let me do this. I don't know if you've seen my loading screen, but I did find a new spot today. 1 pan, 2 pieces. Awesome. It's loaded. It's just amazing. I would be stoked if the dirt was like that around here. Awesome. Here's my load screen. You see, Aqua? Oh, I'm already waiting on some more dirt. That's awesome. I have a Virginia appointment on the 16th. VA appointment in Virginia. I live in Virginia, that's why I said it. But I can head down on the 14th, 15th. Just let me know, Aqua. Oh, but you would have to have a dump truck load to really have fun. The cable says. Oh boy. Yeah, I've got my whole setup. It's ready to go here, bro. I got it. Little cleanup buddy. Let's go use it and pan. Do both. And just thought that'd be fun. Here's some bunch more rocks I got from the Gator Dirt. These are just bigger ones. Some of them shiny, some of them not. But yeah, let's look at a real piece of gold here. This come from should be 3 specimens here. That come from Gator Dirt. And I found these two, the smallest one, a medium size panning. Then I found the largest one after I dried it all out again, going back through it. So never throw your stuff out after you look at it once. I know it's what everybody told me, so that's what I did. Oh, covering one up. Or I pushed it aside or something. Yeah, I pushed it aside. Fun stuff, fun stuff. There's a dime. Yep. It's pretty small stuff, but hey, it's Gator Dirt right there. His first bag he sent me, and it was 3 pounds, I think it was, bag. I'll practice my best smooth talk. Oh, that'd be cool, Gator. But Gator, if that creek is on private property and that guy owns, might be able to talk to him and let me use a high banker, and that would be totally legal. Oh, okay. Practice my best smooth talk. Cool. All right, let's focus in a little bit, but that's real gold. That's what gold looks like. And yeah, it's not going to break apart like the mica, not now you jump around because it's so small, but here, yeah, it's not going to come apart like, even got some probably magnetite in there with it. I got some more pictures, some more examples to show as well. But yeah, let's get down. I'll get down close as I can to it. There's just some Gator Dirt gold. Cool stuff. All right. There's the other little piece. All right. I'll try not to flick it cable across the room when I put it back in the vial, so. Yeah. Those are nice pieces. Empty pan said, yeah. 1 bag, and that's what came from it. These 3 pieces. Silent viewers, thank you for joining in. Yeah, awesome. Thanks. 12 people watching. Awesome. Nobody owns a river. It's 50 feet from the center of the road, and engineers own 20 feet from each end of the creek. Yeah. I Googled it this morning, and the best answer I can find that is if the creek is non-navigable, the property owner also owns a stream bed. Yep, that's exactly the way it is in Virginia. Aqua, I've already checked on all that myself. I did that a couple years ago because of kayaking. If you step out of your kayak on a non-navigable stream or river, there is somebody that owns that property, and if you step foot and hit your foot touches inside the creek on ground, you're on private property, and people's been shot at before because of that. Not only here, but on videos of YouTube I've watched. Holy crap! Yeah, definitely gotta be careful of that, no doubt. But now being close to the road, whatnot, and Corps of Engineers being involved, you know, it's going to be a different route. Make sure I get that little piece. It's a small one. I think I did, but make sure. I think I did. I might have flicked it, Cable. I don't know. Actually, I did. I put it to the edge of the... Flicked it over to the edge. It's a small one. It's microscope is a wonder though, man. It's just brings a whole new light to this rock hounding thingamabob. Perfectly legal, but I'll let him have that. Yeah, I get the right away though. Yeah, nobody owns right away. Oh, really? Cable says with the bridge, you can be on it. So many feet past it. Not, yeah. Yep, exactly. Under, not honored. Oh, okay. Didn't know that. You'd think it would be too. Gotta know all this, Sako, because he's kind of called a. Yeah. Yep. All right. I think I got. Go put back in there respectfully. All right. All right, I'm going to show a few more examples of some other minerals and other parts that might be around gold, whatnot. I like the empty pen got all that information in his hand. That's right. Yeah, I sort of knew that before I even got into this hobby. Because of the kayaking. The kayaking learned me a lot of that, and I already sort of knew that. It learned me. I didn't learn it, it learned me. All right, let's got a couple more pictures here and whatnot. Here's one more picture of mica, sort of what we was looking at just a second ago. Yeah, under the right lighting conditions, you're gonna be like, oh man, look at that piece of gold. But as you can tell with this picture, it is flat, so you're not going to mistake it with this close-up look. Thank you for the heart emojis. That's so awesome. I love it. Got one for Georgia too, Gator empty pen. But of course, you might have different rules. Might be able to scoop up the mineral rights from underneath. Rock on. How to get that. Got him intrigued, Aqua. Rock on, Cable. You're awesome, man. Appreciate you, brother. Appreciate everybody here. Thank you so much. Let's knock it over to a little bit of pyrite. I know it's what I keep saying that Cable sees a lot, but I think it sort of was a little bit of the smoky quartz with maybe some gold with it. You never know. I'm still going to study these pieces here that I have and see what's going on with them. But we're going to look at a little bit of pyrite here. And the pyrite's interesting to me because it is cubical, literally, and not the kind you sit in and punch in day out doing computer algorithms. It's very cool. It's two-sided, always 90-degree sides. I just think it's so cool. I haven't seen any of this up close, but it's a mineral pyrite or iron pyrite known as fool's gold. That's where you get tricked a lot. And I thought that's what that other piece was, that smoky quartz piece was, but it turns out it wasn't. It's an iron sulfide. Yeah, it's the most abundant sulfide mineral. Pyrite's metallic luster and pale brass yellow hue gives suspicious resemblance to gold. Yeah, hence the well-known nicknames fool gold. Pyrite is usually found associated with other sulfides and oxides in quartz veins, sedimentary rocks, and metamorphic rock, as well as in coal beds and as a replacement mineral in fossils. So that actually aids in a bed's fossilization. It's a tongue twister. Right. Another piece of pyrite. It's not really clear, but should serve the purpose, hopefully. Always try to do it right, brother. That's right. Yeah, you got to. If you're really serious, you guys gotta do it right. I don't want guys go to jail. Yeah. There's property in Georgia. 4 acres with a creek, 50,000. Wow. All right, another example of some pyrite, and got one more picture of some pyrite. This one's cool. This one almost resembles the crystal smoky quartz. This is what I thought it was when I first seen this picture on the internet, and I was like, oh man, it looks exactly. Oh no, it's not. It's got more of the two-sided, 290-degree sides on it to give it sort of the square look. Still cool mineral. There's your pyrite. Let's see, let me go back to this one here. Despite being nicknamed fool's gold, yeah, pyrite is sometimes found in association with small quarantines of gold. As I've showed you earlier, I'll go back and show you that picture real quick if you didn't see it. That was interesting, and I thought that was an awesome statement as well, because I would never guessed. Here's gold in pyrite, and there again, it's not the clearest picture, but gives you an idea. The gold definitely stands out from pyrite, so pyrite's not going to be fool's gold in this situation, because there shouldn't be a question. Surface mining regulation, mining activity which is defined. Oh, okay. Maintenance any activity, so all parts of the process, removal of. I think that's some key words. Removal of empty pan, minerals, ores, and other solid matter for sale, prospecting, or for consumption is regular operation of business. A surface mining permit is not required for hobbyists who are. I've heard that somewhere, I think. Did you know that DeLorgen is roadside gold painting sites? You can pay for the rights to go there and keep what you find. I've seen some videos on that. Cable. Interested in, and also rock hounding. Just, yeah. Interested in painting for rocks and minerals, including gold, as a recreation activity. Empty pan. Aqua. Beautiful. Yes, empty pan, that's the keyword, recreation. Yeah. There's some gold and some pyrite right there. All right, rock on. Okay, pyrite remains in commercial use for the production of sulfur dioxide for use in such applications as paper industry and the manufacture of sulfuric acid, which I'm like, okay, wow. Newer commercial use for pyrite, this was pretty interesting, is as the cathode mineral in Energizer brand non-rechargeable lithium metal batteries. Interesting. Okay, cool. There's one more I have here. It's magnetite, and I've found it in Aquadonkey. Dirt and cable company, Gator Dirt. Simple test, put a magnet to it. Now you can put magnets to rocks all day long, and that's not to say that gold won't stick to it. That's why you gotta do it dry, and I was told that by several people. And it just helps the process because gold will stick to it if it's a little bit wet. So it's another reason I went back second time, both times, and found gold after doing a regular painting. Yep. All right. Magnetite. Cool. I had a couple more pieces here to look at. I just thought was interesting from cable company, Gator Dirt. Actually, several really cool pieces. Here's one larger one. Go down and just focus in on it. This one's got some rainbow colors to it, the quartz, and I'm sure it's just something to do with the prism on how that's, because this is not crystal quartz, this is just raw. I didn't know there's a difference until today of natural and raw minerals. This one's got a nice shimmer to it. And there again, you know, there might be some gold in it. I don't know. It'll be one of them, like Aqua said, crush and pan. Very interesting specimen, though. Joshua Boo, what you doing, buddy? There you go, Joshua. Made you a moderator. Gave you a blue jacket, whatnot, whatever you want to call it. Now you can go check out everybody here and check out the videos, click on their name, and go to the channel. Seen the magnetic gold too. I mean, some gold has iron in it apparently, or it's around, hugging around iron. Yes, must have just the right amount. Yeah, exactly. Yes. And I use a magnet test on the when I see mica and not for sure, just panning, I'll stick a magnet to it, and if it sticks to the magnet, 9 times out of 10 it's mica. Because when you're just looking at it with the naked eye, it's very intriguing. But yeah. I've got some other really cool pieces here real quick. Some of them are really clear quartz. Almost looks like a diamond. I know cable companies said that a few times. Some of them do look like diamonds. Let's see if I can get all these out. Had to keep them all together just to. All right, let's see what we got here. Got all sorts of whatnots and what have you, and I spent some time just picking through it with a magnifying glass and tweezers. I've got a lot of specimens here. I don't know if that's sort of a rose quartz, maybe. It's a darker color, but it is translucent, so I don't think it's jasper. So I'm gonna call it rose quartz. Put it in the middle here. Zoom into it a little bit. Got to get my phone charging and hit the road. Have an awesome day, everyone. Absolutely. Aqua, thank you so much for coming by, man. Rock on, brother. That's sort of a rose quartz, but I don't know if that could be another kind of mineral in with it. That one stood out to me. You see how big it is. It's pretty small. Looks like it might have some iron with it, actually. It's got some really cool pieces that come about from after I got through panning. These look like just black rocks or something when you're looking at them with the naked eye. Then you zoom into them and like, holy smoke, that's awesome. Later, Gators. See you, Aqua. Have a great evening, man. Appreciate you. It Japan says take care of. Awesome rocks, brother. Yeah, thank you. The thanks goes to Cable Company, Gator Dirt Incorporated. Or not incorporated, LLC, he said. Here's another real interesting one I'm not for sure about. It's got a flat, it's flat. Almost looks like a piece of mica, but I guess it could be just a thicker piece. I'm about looking at it now a little bit closer. I'm thinking that's what it is. It's just a thicker piece. You can see where it could probably start fraying. It's very light, so yep, we're gonna mark it up as mica. Here's a really neat piece. I looked at this one several times. Flipped it over and started looking at it. And I'm like, yep, okay, we're back to square one now. With the mica. These are just thicker pieces. Dina, how are you? Thank you so much for coming by. Awesome. We're just looking at some rocks and a little bit of examples of minerals and stuff people find out when they're out prospecting and whatnot. And I've had some bags sent to me. And this is what I've come up with, doing my panning and just inspecting after it dries out. There's Josh again in chat. Hey, Josh. He's like, yep. How are you, Dina? Thank you so much for coming by. Awesome. Tuesday Joy, yeah. Japan Cable Company, yeah. But yeah, this is another piece. When you see this in your pan, you see how small this is. There again, let me do the this little comparison here. When you see this, that's a dime. That's American dime. You see that in your pan. Yep. You're going to start getting excited. But reality is this is mica. So there again, I'm just learning this stuff as well as myself. Oh, it just broke apart. There's a piece that come off of it. Yep, you look at that like, oh boy, and then oh, it turns real flat and then it starts breaking apart. We'll do that demonstration again here. And it just floats and goes everywhere. And crunch. There's you some mica. That's what it looks like when it falls apart. So, like I said, I'm doing this stream because I'm still learning. I'm new to it. You're more than welcome, Dina, for the wrench, absolutely. And I do it so people can check out other people's channels. And if you want to drop a link of the latest video or short you might have, by all means. And this is all quartz, and I'm here to tell you, I'm like Cable on this one. I'm thinking there's some gold in some of these pieces. I just can't zoom in anymore. I sort of can with this piece because it's bigger. Zoom in and really. This is a microscope that I'm using. Let me put it on a bigger screen. There we go. Yeah. That's mica. Yeah, the crunchy crunch part. But it is cool looking. Even though it's not gold. It don't matter. To me, it's cool. Another piece of quartz and no telling. I don't really see anything that resembles gold in this one. Zoom back out. That's a pretty decent size. We've got all kinds of nice shiny pieces. Quartz, and this is almost a rose quartz, almost. I guess that could be. Unless it's just another mineral and jumping up and down through it. There's one of those clear quartz. It's very clear. Very translucent. It's breaking apart. Crystals coming off of it. So yeah. Let's see if it'll crunch up. But no, it will not. Okay, we'll put that one over here with the other folks. Don't need that one. I'll bring this one. It's got a red hue to it. See how yellow it is. Yeah, it's very yellow. It's very yellow. A yellow fella. Yeah, this one sort of stood out to me. It's got a shiny property to the outside as well. This one here, just cool looking. I'm not sure I did enough research on this one. This one, I don't think it's magnetite. That's sort of what I thought at first. But I don't think it is because I did stick a magnet to some of these and some of it did stick to. This one it's not, so it's not what that one is. But it's cool looking. Still don't know what it is. There's some mica in the background, looks like gold, but it's not. Oh yeah. Hey, outdoors, have you ever saw Indian rock? Indian rock? Don't know what you mean by that. Flint? There's all kinds of arrowheads and flint everywhere where I'm at. When I zoom into this piece here, this is what intrigued me. started having a violet or purple hue to the darker parts. So that's why I kept this one's. I'm going to keep this one separate. So I'm going to have to do some more research on that one. Then we go back to the shiny ones, which I'm discovering that more than likely probably some more mica. Or it has to be mica because pyrite is not flat. I got pictures for reference to look at it. Let me go ahead and pop up a couple things. It's people just joining. It's like decomposing granite to me. Wow. Okay. I didn't think of that aspect of it. That's what I like. That's why I wanted to share this. People get different people's opinions and stuff. Gold cables. That's gold. Dang it. Dang it, Bobby. You got to get the gold when you see it. Shit. Whoa. Oh my. Let me go back to the mica pictures here. There's mica. That's what I just crushed a minute ago. We got, here's a closer version. And it's just the way the light hits it. Of how you view it. And this one here, you just glance at this, you're like, yep, that's gold. Oh, wait a minute. Crap. Oh, rock on with the heart emojis. That's awesome. Thank you so much. I'll throw some party rocking emojis in there. Awesome. Thanks so much, Mark. Yep. Indian arrowheads are pretty. Yeah, I haven't had a chance to go out and find any of those yet. I've had cousins that's got buckets and buckets full of those things where I'm at. And Civil War trinkets and toys and from that era. Pretty cool. Dang it, Bobby. A-frame. Yeah. Let's go. But yeah, these are pretty cool stuff. And this all come from the cable company, Gator Dirt. Or mica, see? It's all cool when you look at it that way, but you turn it up. And you can see it's going to flake. It's going to break. This one's going to be the same if I can get a hold of it. Yep, there it goes. Oh, snap, crackle, pop. Now it really looks like gold. There you go, folks. That's the best example I can give you. And I did flick that one, cable. Yep. It looks like gold till you start turning it over. Pretty cool though. Got some errands to do. I'll catch you later. Absolutely. Empty Pan, thank you so much for coming by and hanging out with us. Rock on, brother. Gold on. Let's yeah. Move that over. See what that one. Yeah, these here I kept for a reason because I'm gonna take a closer look at all these rocks here and not right now at the moment, but get a little bit closer look. There's another one of those black with the I don't know, that's quartz. It's round quartz. I might bust that one open after the stream just to see what's going on. See if we can get that cursor out of the way. It gets the purple violet tint to it. You get closer. So yeah, this one's intriguing. It's That's why I kept it. AAA. Alaskan Assassin Adventures. EP. Take it easy, bro. Dina. Hey. Later, paying man Cable says. Thanks. Safe, good one, rock on. Yeah. See if I can get that over here in the separate special pile. Got a couple more here, just darker rocks. Don't know what they are, but this one just cool because it was amongst all these rough cut minerals, and just a little creek rock, if you ask me. It's small, but the black one, don't know. Gotta do some more research. Nevertheless, pretty cool. See if we can slide a couple more of these in here. I got some of these pieces, and I swear they look like diamonds, and I know, Cable, you've seen them. And as soon as you said that the other day, I was like, wow. Yep. This one, not so much. This is pretty much, I don't know, maybe somewhat of a smoky quartz in a way. Got some other ones here, though. I'm not going to rule out some of these don't have gold in them. It's just I need to further inspect some of them. This one's pretty good little chunk. It's round, sort of. Got some character to it. It's got like a crystal form to it. If I can get it turned up on its side without flicking it, you can sort of see it was trying to. Got Pirates of the Caribbean in the background, sound like. It's okay. Want to go find some gold in silver. Only way we can go find it's in Colorado. Yeah, I got some nice silver out of Aqua Donkey's bag. Pay dirt. I don't know really how to say that. I did pay for the dirt, but he sent it to me, and we sort of did a trade. As a couple of us have did. Let's see what that one. It's a little more clear, translucent piece of quartz with some small veins of something. Something running through it. Thank you, Joy. Awesome. Still got a few more pieces here. It's interesting. I haven't really looked at real close, and I was just wanting to do that on stream with everybody here. It's got some specks to it. I want to assume that's probably iron. And some of that orange is probably some rust. That's what I want to think. It's a cool little piece. It's got some color to it. Here's one of the more clear pieces of quartz. Well, that one above it is as well. See if I can find a couple of these. Here's one. It's really clear. Super clear. You can see all the way through this one. You hold this one up to the light and the light goes straight through it really quick. It's got a little edge to it, so I don't know about this one. It's cool looking though. Put it in a special place over there. Go back to here and everybody see my setup. Waiting on some dirt to come in the mail. Can't wait. Just another piece of quartz. Pretty cool. All right. And another very clear piece. Very clear. Almost ever clear. Just like the drink. This one's got an unusual shape. Looks like an arrowhead a little bit. It's way too small to be that. Maybe for a flea circus. Chasing Cheddar in the house. Let's go. Good afternoon, everyone. How are you? Curtis? Make you a mod. Appreciate you. I know who you are. I've seen you around. There you go, bro. Chasing that cheddar. I'm just chasing bacon and gold. We just having fun. Almost looks like a moth, that one does. Let's see if I can. Scoot some other ones in front of the microscope. There's one. Now you can see the iron, and I don't know what that is. Could be magnetite in it, maybe. I don't know. Sort of guessing. Let's see what this one is. This one got some sheen to it. I don't mean Martin sheen. It's just regular sheen. Light sheen. Oh, we got some red on that side. See if we can focus in there. Glad today's Friday, Joshua says. All right, there we go. A-frame with the bacon. Yeah, speaking of bacon, let me throw some bacon rocks up here. That's hilarious. Thank you, A-frame. That's funny. There's our bacon rocks. A little bit of jasper for you. Oh, yeah. Okay, folks, it's most of these are looking the same. Like I said, I'm going to do some more investigation and do a little more research on some of these ones that I've shown today. And not going to swear to it, but I think some of these might have maybe some traces of gold in them. Some of these quartz pieces. There's some more mica floating around down here, which we all know now. That was the purpose of this video, for me to learn more about it and then to show other people, share a little bit of knowledge. There are cool looking pieces, even though it's not gold. To me, it don't matter. It's about the adventure, and I enjoy it. Let's see what else we got here. There's some Yala quartz. You start looking at this stuff so long, you start seeing stuff that's not really there. I've learned that really quick. The yellow piece is pretty cool. Couldn't agree more. Joshua Blue Dean says mica is pretty cool in its own way. Yes, it is. Yeah, it is. Usually you find a lot where you petrified wood. Oh, okay, cool. Well, cable company should have forests of petrified wood, because this all, I classified all this out before I even started going panning any of the dirt. There's a piece of mica hiding under there. You can see it. And yeah, first starting out, you see that, you're like, oh my, this is awesome. I see you, Josh. I think Josh tell me to get to work or park at, one of the two, even though we're not driving. Well, I can pick it up. There, it's coming apart already. Sort of what I was trying to do. There we go. Get off there. Pretty. This looks more like gold than the fool's gold, to be honest with you. By far. Pyrite. I mean, this looks cool and everything, but I mean, that's pyrite. Yeah, but it's got the angles on it, which gold does not. What do you think, Josh? About time to park it. Yeah, it's a little pyrite. That's mica. That is mica. And like I said, it is awesome in its own way. It's used for a lot of industrial stuff. I didn't realize that until I started researching it. All right, folks. I want to thank everybody for coming by. It's been fun. Hope you enjoyed it. I've learned stuff, maybe not good grammar, but I've learned some stuff just trying to look at pictures and illustrations. And still fun for me, so I think that's the key word for me. It's a hobby. some more pieces, and I dare say there might be traces to a gold or something in some of this stuff. And further investigation, I'll look. If I run across any pieces on my next live, I might. But as you can see, I do have my little cleanup buddy ready, waiting onto some dirt. Got the jet dry ready. Got the pans behind the little cleanup buddy. Just add water, just like potatoes out of a box. If you like that sort of thing, I fry my own. Mash them up if I want them. All right. You all are awesome, amazing. Thank you so much for coming by and hanging out with me. And we'll have some more fun. Another stream. Next stream, I should have some dirt, and we'll do some panning. We'll put her through the little cleanup buddy. I go live tonight at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Hope to see everyone later. Awesome. Curtis, I just ordered legs for my new sleuth, but I think that will be... I think after that will be cleanup buddy. I have to do all my stuff here at home right now, so I'm I'm limited about getting out and about, so it works for me. I really like it, and there again, I'm still a newcomer to the prospecting side of things, so I'm learning though. I like the little cleanup buddy. It's easy to use. It really is. It's small. Don't take up a lot of space. Bye everyone. Take care. Mom says. And yeah. Let's see if I can get this small stuff back in this bag. People watching. Awesome. Yeah, I want to do some panning with the dirt. It's on its way. If I can get these rocks in there. And we'll run some through the cleanup buddy. Try to have some fun. Look at all that gold on that paper. Whoa. Oh, yeah, it's not gold. Darn. Just having some fun. Awesome. But thanks, everybody, once again for stopping by, hanging out. Appreciate everybody support on this channel and my other channel, Way Too Cool X Gaming channel. And I hope everybody has a great evening. Probably get out and do some more rock hounding probably before I get to get any dirt of my own. So till then, we'll see you. And thank you so much for coming by. And till the next time, we'll see you.